folks, here we're here in Illinois, and tomorrow is the opening day of the first 3-day firearm season here for Illinois. I got the Browning Silver, and if we don't shoot a big buck this afternoon with a bow, then I've got a permit for the gun season, and we'll be hunting here tomorrow. And I'm gonna check this gun. I haven't shot it since last year. I killed some does with it, so.
Hey folks, we just got back in the tree. It's a little after 1 o'clock. We got down about 10 and ran and grabbed something to eat, and then I had to shoot that Browning slug gun, because opening day of the slug season's tomorrow. If we don't shoot a buck this afternoon, then I've got a gun tag and we'll be hunting at the back beans. We had a beautiful big shooter, big buck come in this morning, beautiful, but he had one side broke off, the whole side except just right above the brow tine. The whole main beam's gone, so I didn't shoot him. Seen some other deer, but you stick with us. Maybe we'll get a big one this afternoon. We won't be gun hunting tomorrow. If he comes right down here, I may shoot him, because we need to get him out of here. That's a deer we call Big Jimmy. He's 5 years old. When we saw him 3 years ago, we thought he could turn into a big giant, non-typical. And he's just real crazy. I mean, he's really unique. I was trying to get him to come down here to get a really good look at him. You know, we really need to shoot that buck because he's 5.5 and he's probably breeding some does, but I tried to get him to come down here, but he wouldn't. I don't know if I'd have shot him or not, but if he'd have come down here and I'd have got a real good look at him, maybe. You know, we need to get him off this farm. That was fun. Big Jimmy. Well, we're just almost completely out of camera light. Just a few minutes left. Tomorrow morning's the opening of the firearm season for Illinois. We got a tag, so we're gonna hunt. And we're gonna be over at the back beans in a redneck blind with a heater because it's cold. And there's a lot of big management bucks over there. And that's what we're looking for.
North American Whitetail is brought to you by Hunt Monkey Gloves, by Old Trapper Beef Jerky, and by Browning Firearms.
Hey folks, welcome to the back beans. We're in a redneck blind and it is cold, and I'm glad we're in here. It's cold and windy. We've already had a buck with a doe out here before we had camera light. There's 3 or 4 does and fawns over here right now. This is opening day of the Illinois firearm season. I got the Browning Silver 20 gauge. We're not gun hunting except for management deer. We've got some huge big trophy deer and we're saving it all for bow. But we're trying to shoot some big management deer. And we've got management deer that are 5 and 6 years old, 150, 160. out there, there ought to be a buck. Come out and check them out. About 104 yards. Young deer. It's a cold day, wind blowing, but we're in this redneck with a heater, and we've seen like 5 or 6, maybe 7 bucks this morning, but just not any big mature ones. But really good chance there'll be a big buck or two cruise this right here. This should be full of does, these standing beans. Hey folks, welcome to the blind. This is the second day of the Illinois firearm season, and we're on a place called the Back Beans, where I shot just in the timber about 150 yards from here. I shot a really big mature deer with my bow the other day, and I shot Stairmaster 2 years ago back here. I've shot a lot of big bucks back in this area right here. Looks like a fawn. That's not a shooter. That one there, sir. Looks like maybe a 2 or 3 year old with a G2 broke off at me. We got a couple of bucks out there. It looks like a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. Hopefully the next one will be a big one. A big mature deer, 5 years old or older is what we're looking for.
North American Whitetail is brought to you by Browning Trail Cameras, by Hornady, and by Ram Trucks.
Hey folks, welcome to the blind. We're in a place we call the Back Beans. This is the 3rd day of the first firearm season in Illinois. And we have not seen a mature buck cruise these beans back here in the first 2 days. It's kind of unusual. We've seen several deer, just not the right one. We're looking for a management buck. It's 13 degrees. These bucks should be cruising. It's November rut, and it's just starting to wind down a little bit. They ought to be on their feet. Hopefully we'll have one come through here this morning. Right here. Right here. He's just inside the trees. It's a shooter. Yeah, he's 150 yards. He's limping. This down just a little. He needs to step out. Something's wrong with him. Got him. Yes! Yes! Smoked him. He was 143 yards with this Browning silver. What a buck. What a beautiful, hey, there's something wrong with him. He's got a hurt front leg. He was limping, not bad, but he was limping a little bit. Thank you, Lord. That's what we're talking about right there. You know. Okay, folks. We're about 60 yards from that redneck blind. We come over here and he was standing in this corner when I shot, and he went down this way right here. He run down in there. He was 143 yards. I'm shooting that Browning silver 20 gauge. You know, it's unbelievable gun. You know, I just aimed just a touch high with it, and I think I smoked him right through the shoulder, I think. Let's just ease over here towards the edge of the timber. I kind of got it marked where I think he went in. Yes, he didn't even make the timber. Look, laying right there.
Gosh, good.
Yes, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
I think he's a 4-year-old. I was thinking 4 or 5, but I think he's a 4-year-old, but something was wrong with him. He was limping a little bit. Made a beautiful shot on him. You know, he's just a big, beautiful management buck right there, folks. Look at that. He's actually a 9-point. I thought he was an 8, and he's got a third antler coming out right here that I didn't even see. This is a third day of the firearm season, first firearm season in Illinois. Beautiful management deer. This is the kind of deer that we're wanting to get out of here. Not real long brow tines, good mass, but just a mature deer, management deer. North American whitetail, thanks for being with us. We're gonna get him tagged, get him out of here. We're gonna celebrate, folks.